Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Hardik Hussain and you're watching me on YouTube. And in this video, we are going to talk about Figma Draw, our latest feature released by Figma in Config 2025. And today we are going to discuss it completely with all the features in it, which are basically the best possible scenarios you can use as a UI designer or working a designer in the Figma, right? So let's quickly jump into the Figma. So whenever you are going to open a design file in the Figma, you have an option here. Earlier we were having only the dev mode toggle, but right now we have a design toggle and draw toggle as well. So I think for everyone, by like when you're going to start your design in Figma, a file in Figma, that is going to be like the design toggle as an active state. So you can just click on the draw toggle and that is going to change the UI as well on the dock. As here you can see few new features, and also you're going to see a few different design sorry, the design feature as well in the Figma UI as well. So right in the beginning, we have again same move tool, hand tool, and the scale tool. Again, pretty simple and quite similar with the Figma design. Now again, then we have like the pen tool right here. So currently in this state, Figma basically asks to select things first, right? So if I go here again, select on the pen, P is the shortcut. You can select like your color right here, and also you can select basically the stroke of the pen as well, right? So let's quickly change the color, and then you have your control to draw like any kind of shape, right? Right here, we have few scenarios. This is basically the stroke. You can change the stroke right here. Then we have right here the position of the stroke. Either it is like going to be outside. So let me quickly show you guys with a proper shape that will help us to understand it more clearly, right? So if I'm going to draw a shape right here, again, shortcut is R. And if now I add a stroke in it, right? So by adding a stroke, and let's quickly change like the value of the stroke as well. Right here, you can see that position is outside. Now you can see the stroke is outside. It's like the center and then it's inside, right? And right here we have the bevel sizes as well. It's like meter completely like with proper corner shape. Then we have this one where it basically changes. Let's quickly put it into the inside, and now you can see it's completely like the change and well. And then we have the rounded as well. And if you go into the further advanced detail, we can see the style of the stroke. Either it's dashed lined or it's basically the solid. But currently here, I'm not sure that that is the bug or maybe what the issue is, but we don't have like the endpoints and the start point of the stroke as well. If I go on this line, uh, but yeah, you can see like it basically turns on the both side, right? So if I show you here, right? So it changes on the endpoints, right? But we don't have any start point, right? As we have in the Figma design. Then we have right here few other options. One is dynamic. So dynamic is basically the wiggle position. So right here you can see this is the wiggle, and wiggle is basically like the zigzag pattern in it, right? So if I basically quickly draw a shape here, right? Again, like with the pen tool, and if I go into the like the dynamic stroke, and if I like change the wiggle state, you can see like how it is changing, right? So if I press V, okay, and then we have the frequency control, like what kind of a frequency do you want, right? And then also the smooth, the soothing effect as well. So it basically soothen, and then we have the endpoint here as well. So you can adjust your endpoint, right? Then you can convert this into the brush as well. But you see, when I clicked on the brush, now the dynamic state is gone, right? So there are two things. There is one tweak basically in which we can control, and that is if you convert this shape into the vector state, maybe you can just flat it, right? And then now go into the brush state. Now the brush is available, right? So you can just like start where to uh, choose the end and the direction of the brush as well, and also you can change the state, like the type of the brush as well, right? And now if I go into the dynamic, I can again still add the wiggle as well, right? So these are the features available in the stroke, right? That you can adjust, right? Moving ahead, we have the next part, and next part is the brush. Shortcut is B. You can again choose the color first, and also you can change basically the stroke quantity, I would like to say. But again, you have a few other options here as well, like changing your own brush as well, and then you can draw a few shapes. These are again amazing stuff. It's totally up to you. But quickly, let me show you one more thing, and that is you can design your own brushes as well. So supposingly, if I just like draw a shape of a star, and I'm quickly going to change the colors, right? And then if I go here and change it into the brush, there will be an option, yeah, create a brush, and that is going to be the stretch brush, right? So I'm not sure why it is stretching, but let's quickly go here and then go here. And now if you go right at the bottom, where it is showing, okay, I'm not sure why again it's still not visible. Let's quickly again check that why it hasn't created like yet the brush. So if I go here and I think now it must be visible. But you guys got an idea that, okay, I think we first need to convert them into the vector state, and then change it into the brush. So I think now brush has been created. So you saw, first need to convert that shape into the vector state, and then now if I go here, so this is the star one, and if I start, so you see it basically starts with building this the start shape, a star shape, and then stretches that one into the brush. So I'm not sure of why it is going to be happen in this way, but hopefully Figma will come with a better solution. But this is basically another amazing thing, and that is with the text brush, right? So this was already available in Adobe Illustrator. This is brush, right? So here we need again need to convert into the flat shape, and then we need to click it into the create brush and stretch brush. Now brush has been created. So if you go here and then this is a brush, if you just like adjust the size here, and then this is a brush, right? So you see again there's a problem, and the problem is with the stretching. So hopefully Figma will come over to this problem as well, or maybe they can repeat the patterns, repeat the text just after the text as it works uh, in the Illustrator. But I'm not sure how it is going to work in the futures. But yes, that's how basically you can create your own brushes as well, right? Then next we have this pencil. So again, it's again quite similar, the thing that you already know, right? There's no need to basically again go into the details, right? You can just like pick the color and then start simply drawing things. But one more important thing here in the pencil is the the basically closed path, right? What actually I mean, if I am drawing the shape, right, with the pencil right here, if you see, and I just stop here. So if I basically again select that part and go into the path and then select this one and press Control J or Command J. So it closes the shape. If you see, this is not closed, but if I press Control J or Command J on MacBook, it will close the shape as well, right? So that's how basically that is going to help us to build few shapes, and then in case if we want to close them, we can close them, and then in case if we want to like fill with the colors, that's how it is going to help us to like build the shapes dynamically, right? But quickly, let's apply one more thing right here. If I draw a star right here, and if I want to show you one more thing quickly, and that is the pattern fill. So if this is the star and I have selected this shape right here, and if I go into the star, the fill of the basically the shape, right here we have another option, and that is the pattern fill. So if I click on the pattern fill, Figma asks me to select the basically source of the pattern fill as well. So if I click here and then click on this star, so that is going to be the pattern fill in the shape, right? So this is again a few other option here as well. This is like takes me to the source back, and keep in mind if I'm going to change anything in the source, it is going to apply directly on the shape as well. So if I just change this in this way, uh, right, the color also applied, but why not? I'm not sure. This is basically, I think, a bug, but earlier I was trying this one, and then if you change the shape of the star here as well, that is going to be directly apply on the pattern implemented in the shape as well, right? But let's see. Hope it will work in the future. So I'm not sure, but that actually works in a perfect way here as well. Why it is not working right now, I'm not 100% sure, right? But okay, let's quickly another thing right here. So we have this pattern shape, and if I select here, I'm not sure why it is not working, but okay. So if I select this one, the shape here, and if I go into the pattern fill here, we have the tiles file. One is rectangular and other is hexagonal, right? So if I click on hexagonal, that is going to change the fill into hexagonal as well. Here we have the directions. Either you want to like keep it horizontal pattern or maybe like the vertical pattern. Then we have scale as well. So it again depends how much the quantity of a pattern you want in that shape. Then we have spacing. So it also increases the spacing between the repetition of the pattern as well in both like y-axis and x-axis. And then we have the alignment as well. So in case if you want to keep it like central line or whatever the lines that you want to keep, you can change into the patterns of that shape as well, right? Okay. So this is how basically you can build the closed shape, and also you can like make the pattern fill in any shape as well. Let's move ahead, and then moving ahead, we have few other part, and that is now if I like keep this shape, right? So okay, let's go here, and I'm going to draw a few shapes here. Just quickly going to show you one more thing, right? And okay, and then I'm going to place that star just below them, right, in this way. And if I select all of them, so here we have again the same thing that already we have. We can convert them directly into the flattened pattern. We can like use exclude, intersect, subtract, union, maybe use as a mask. These are the common feature are as it were these all of were already available in the Figma design, but now we have one more thing, and if I double click on any of them, or maybe if I just select them and press enter, it will take me into this state or condition, right? So here we have few other options. First one is the move. What actually move does, it will, if I press move and then if I select any of them, just a second. Again, I need to select all of them, press enter, and then I'll like click on move. It will move the shape into different pattern. Then we have the lasso tool. Lasso is again the feature in Illustrator. I'll explain it in very shortly. And we have the shape builder tool here as well. Then shape builder is again like a feature from Illustrator. So now we have like the shape builder here as well, right? So if I select here, and then press in, and then if I go into the V, and then if I take it out, so this is the shape that I already generated with like the, the shape builder tool. And if I select all of them and then copy it and then place it here, so that is the shape that I created right from different scenarios, different shapes into the shape builders, right? So that is going to help you guys out. very useful. That is going to be useful because we can create now the dynamic shapes here as well. So if I draw quickly another circle here, and then if I change the color, and if I like select all of these, and then if I press here, not here, but this one, right? So you see this basically shape has been uh, what I did. Basically, I excluded the shape right from here. But if I go inside, right, and then I click on enter, maybe if I click here and then go here, right? Now, what I can do, I can click on the lasso tool and I select all of these options and then press delete. So it will delete that that shape right from the other the shape where basically it was already available, right? But you see, there is one thing, and that is one anchor point is remaining. The reason basically Figma's I selected only three and then deleted those three anchor points, but the one fourth was remaining. So Figma automatically selected that one and showing that this is yet available, and I can just simply press the delete, and that is how it is going to delete the remaining anchor point as well. That is how basically Lasso tool work. And now quickly we need to move on toward one more feature, and that is the repetition, right? So if you select any path and then you see here, and if you click on this one, it will turn into the radial repeat. So now you can see this is the radial repeat, and if I click here and then I can just add the count right here. So if it's totally up to you, right? And then we have the gap between them, right? When it comes to the gap, either you have to like choose the units, or you need to choose the pixels. It's totally up to you, right? And then you can control the path here as well, right? Like the count of the position as well. But keep in mind, right, if you see here, it is basically showing you that is the group and then one ellipse here. So now if I'm going to change anything in it, right, if I'm going to change anything in it, that is going to implement all of the shapes, right? So you see, right? So that's how basically it works. And then if like I select all of them and then click here and go into the other option, that is the linear. Now it will basically repeat it linearly, and then if I click here and then I can choose the direction of the linear repetition as well. So now it's totally up to you how you want to repeat. Right now, if you see, it has repeated it 24 times or 32 times. So that is a lot, but now you have the control of repetition of one more element here as well. That is another amazing thing. Okay, quickly, let's jump into one more point, and that is closely related to the repeat as well. So if I draw basically this position here, and if I like try to rotate it, you see it normally rotates right from the center, right? But and that's how actually it was available in the Figma design as well. Let's quickly do one more interesting fact for this one, and that is if you select this one and then go here and wait for 2 seconds, you will see this point here, right? So now you can control actually the rotation point as well. So if I go here and select it here, and then if I want to repeat this, like rotate this one, I will just like simply now you can rotate right at that point. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate that one and pressing shift, I'm going to basically repeat it that much. And now I'm going to press Control D for the repetition. And you see, this is basically the pattern that we can now design right in this way, right? So each of them is again already the complete shape, a complete path, and now you can control the rotation of the point where from you want to rotate as well, right? So now let's quickly jump into one more thing, and that is noise and texture and progressive blur. So if I quickly draw like a star shape here, right? And if I go into the effects, so you can click here and then you can choose like whatever the position you want to do. Here you have an option noise and texture, inner select shadow or outer shadow as well. That's totally up to you. But another thing here, if I don't select anyone and I click on this little chevron, you can choose what you want to which effect do you want to apply. If I click on texture, now you can see it has applied the texture here as well. So it's totally, now you can control the size of the texture as well. You can control the radius of the texture as well, right? So that's how basically it is going to work, right? Then here is another option, and that is clip to the shape. What exactly clip to the shape here actually mean? So let's quickly jump here, and I'm going to add a drop shadow. And in drop shadow, I'm going to add like this color. And let's quickly change in the Y, sorry, not the Y, but X here as well, right? And now just place that I think I'll be able to change the position here as well, but I'm not sure why it is working. But okay, so if I click on the texture and click to the shape, so now you will see that the shape is exactly smooth, but that effector of the texture is now visible on the drop shadow, right? And right here you can control the drop shadow's position. Where do you want to place it, right? And how basically you want to make it visible, and also you can control like the opacity and everything, and that's how basically you can make a few texture like texture based drop shadows which really looks smooth, right? And cool effect as well. That is amazing thing. Now if I again go here and if I click on one more thing, and that is noise, right? So noise, here we have the noise like size, what exactly the noise size you want, and then we have the density here as well, and you can choose the color right from here as well. Then if I go into the duo mean, now you have an two option to choose like two different color here as well, and then you can control the density and everything. And if I go into the multiple, now you have like the multiple scenarios, and Figma exactly added like the multiple colors here as well. So you can see now Figma has added the rainbow structure quite here. If you see, like it's quite visible right away. So it's kind of a confetti thing. That's an amazing thing. Another amazing thing that Figma did, right? Okay. Quickly, last point, and that is text on the path. So if I like select this path right here, and right, so and then if I click on T, and in T if I click, like when I select P on the path and just click on the path turned into the dotted stroke, and this is like uh, this is like the text on path. Okay, so this is text on paths. I beg my pardon for the mistake, but okay, with the spelling, but let's quickly. So now when you like write text on the path, you see this is like very small kind of a circular thing. It change the position of your text as well. Where do you want to position it? So now if I like placed it at the end of the text, that is going to be like only T is visible. But in case if I take it back, the complete path is available, right? But one more thing, keep in mind that the position matters, like the alignment of the text matters a lot. So if I center align, now you can see that any text circular thing is at the center. And now I basically can drag to the different positions as well. In case of left align, now it's left align, right? And in case of like the, the basically align adjust justified, now it is not going to properly work. So we need to check the positions here as well, right? If I click on this small flip text directions, now it basically change the direction of the text here as well, right? So it's totally up to you. Whatever shape you are doing, you can change and you can place the text either is circular, rectangular, or whatever, right? Then we have like link to the text. Then we have edit object. Then we have use mask, and then we have union or whatever like that, excluding or including patterns here as well. So these are few quite features that actually I wanted to clear in the Figma Draw, and I'm hopeful that you guys liked it. If you guys liked it, just hit the subscribe button and the like button so that I can